Hello everyone, and welcome to my lesson for Israel's Son by Silverchair. The only thing you need to know before we get started is that the tuning is drop D. So just drop your low E string down to D and we'll get started with the intro. So the intro is mostly the bass playing the main riff of the song, and then you'll hear the guitar come in with palm mutes. And all you have to do for that, bring your first finger up to the 5th fret A string, leave the low E open, and palm mute both of those notes. So it'll sound like this. So just 4 palm mutes. I think he does that 3 times, and then you'll hear, which is just a 1 finger power chord at the 3rd fret, low E and A strings. And then we'll go into the main / verse riff. So the main riff of the song is, it's pretty easy. There's 2 different ways to play it. I'll show you both of them. I'll show you the way I prefer playing it first because I just think it sounds better. So what you're going to do is 2 chugs on the low E and A, like that, and then with your 3rd finger slide the low E from the 3rd to the 5th, or you can start below the 3rd. I tend to start somewhere between the 1st and 2nd. It doesn't really matter, but start no farther than the 3rd, slide up to the 5th, so 2 chugs, like that, and then with your first finger grab the 3rd fret of the A string and then open, slide again up to the 5th, and then hit the 5th on the A string. So altogether it's going to go like this. That's the way I prefer playing it. So it's pretty simple, and where you're sliding with your 3rd finger, the grab up at the 3rd fret A string is no harder than it would be if you were hammering on, which is the way I'm going to show you how to do it next. So to hammer on that riff, this starts the same way, and instead of sliding, start at the 3rd on the low E, hammer onto the 5th, 3rd A string, and then open, 3rd, hammer on the 5th, and then 5th on the A string. So either way, it's tomato tomato, right? Pick whatever way you feel is most comfortable. I prefer the sliding method, like I said, but it doesn't really matter. So that's the main riff. You'll hear it all throughout the song, many times. And so we'll skip to the pre-chorus next. Pre-chorus is just as easy. There's no okay. It starts out with palm mutes, same as the intro, or same as the main riff. Instead of going 3rd to 5th, we're going to go 5th to 3rd with 1 finger power chords. So 5 on the low E and A, and then 3 on the low E and A. Another open, and then 2, 3. And then that repeats. So after the 3rd repeat, you're going to go to the 1st fret, 1 finger power chord, 4 times, slide up to the 6th fret, same 1 finger power chord, that's it. So and so on and so forth. Now we'll skip to the bridge. Okay, the bridge in Israel's Son is basically completely random, and you can pretty much make up whatever you want here. On the recording, the bass will continue on the main riff, while the guitar plays random harmonics between the 5th and 7th frets. So you'll just hear things like that, and at the end it'll just go into a pick scratch and then continue with the verse. So not really much I can say about that. I can't really show you exactly how to play it just like the recording, but just stick to the harmonics on the 5th and 7th frets and you'll get pretty close. So the only thing left is the outro, so that's up next. So the outro is going to be played quite often, and it just keeps speeding up and speeding up, and it'll go something like this. And that is 2 opens, 5-3, and then open, hammer onto 3, hammer onto 5, like so, and then 3 on the A, 5 on the low E, and repeat. Now, when you repeat that 3 times, you start the 4th time the same way, and you hammer on 0-3-5, but instead of going to 3, you go to 2 on the A, bend it up a half step, and then open A. So all together it'll be like this. Now as you speed that riff up, you'll eventually stop doing this and just keep going. And just keep doing that over and over until the song ends on the D and fades into feedback. So hopefully that was a little more in-depth than my lesson on my other channel, and I hope this was a help for you. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.